Hi, it's Mildred Songbird, the Michelle Bird song. This is Melanie Speer. She was the explorer Christopher Columbus. He's been getting a bad rap, but he did find America. And America's a good thing. America's the best country in the world. That's why people are knocking themselves out to get here. And we're here. If we don't like what he found for us, we can always leave. And this is the goddess Isis. Melanie was the goddess Isis. She was St. Patrick, the patron saint of the poor and of Ireland. She was Cleopatra, the queen of Egypt. And she was Eva Braun. She was Vincent van Gogh, who was the mentally tortured because of poverty, genius painter. And Josh Groban sings a song about Vincent. This world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. That's what the song. It's a wonderful, beautiful song. Okay, the thing about Melanie is she's the mother of 4 saints. Saint Kabir, Martin Luther King Jr., who was this poet Saint Mirabai, Princess Mirabai. This Mirabai. And let's see, she was this Kabir. This is Ostara Gloria, her daughter. Up here is Jindar Ransinger, that's her daughter, who was the Saint Baba Jamal Singh projection. And this is her son, Seth Ransinger, who was Swamiji Maharaji, a saint of Agra. And he was Alexander Graham Bell. Okay. This is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was Jindar Ransinger. And Uncle Sam was Jindar. Rosie the Riveter poster was Jindar, and Baba Jamal Singh. Ostara Gloria, her daughter, was Saint Kabir, and she was a Blackfoot Indian when she was my great-grandmother, Sally Kendrick. She was also Chief Sitting Bull and Hiawatha. And I was a peacemaker who had a speech impediment, and Hiawatha spoke for me, and we united 5 Indian tribes into the Iroquois nation. I was also Pocahontas. I was Sarah. And Tommy Robinson was Abraham. And Paul Joseph Watson was our son, Isaac. Okay, but I'm talking about Melanie's family. And Seth, Melanie's my daughter, by the way. They're my grandchildren. Was Mr. Rogers. Here's Mr. Rogers. Here's Mr. Rogers' statue in Pittsburgh. Somebody knitted a red sweater for him. This is Mr. Rogers' son and grandson. This is Mr. Rogers testifying for PBS and before Congress. He got $20 million for them. This is Josh Groban, who he projected himself as, singing with a choir, children's choir from Africa. And this is Vincent van Gogh again, my favorite painting of his, Starry Night. This is Seth with the red balls he tried on when he was Mr. Rogers. Chuckles the clown's nose and red nose, just to show us it's okay to be silly and have fun. And so now a charity has taken up the red nose. So for $2 once a year you can buy a red nose and wear it and support poverty for children. It's a charity. Okay, this is Isaiah the prophet, and this is him reborn as Isaiah Jackson, the conductor, who is Melanie's father. She was immaculately conceived. Let's see. I jotted down some things about him. First of all, let me mention this. Will Smith for president in 2020. Will Smith was Seth, Adam and Eve's third and perfect son. And then I'll read this. This is a video, how to really listen to people. Best life advice by Jordan Peterson, who was Muhammad, who was St. Peter's son. He was Dostoevsky, Nietzsche. He was Dr. Carl Jung, and he was Piaget, the child behaviorist doctor. And this is on the Word to the Wise channel, the How to Really Listen to People. And it's a lecture. It's great. And I'll say Socrates, many agree, is the father of Western civilization. Dr. Jordan Peterson said Western civilization is based on the belief that the exchange of truth is curative. In other words, two people exchanging truths can affect a cure. So this is the basis of psychotherapy too. I do talk and share that way, and I found it to work. This is Seth's wife, Robin Birdsong, when she was Azure, Adam and Eve's baby daughter. And Seth, Will Smith, was Adam and Eve's third son. Okay. Now this is, I'm talking about, I meant to bring the picture. Let me get the picture of Isaiah Jackson, because you should know about him. He's an amazing human being, and that's what we're doing, is talking about human beings. Only 2% of the population is human, so it helps to know who they are. Okay. Isaiah Allen Jackson is an American black conductor who served a 7-year term as conductor of the Pro Art Chamber Orchestra of Boston, of which he has been named conductor emeritus. He was the first American black to be appointed to a music directorship in the Boston area. Education: Stanford University, Harvard University, and Juilliard Music Conservatory. Born January 22, 1945 in Richmond, Virginia. Berkeley says he's a professor of composition. And for media inquiries, please contact Media Relations at Berkeley School of Music. Courses taught: Conducting 1, Conducting 2, Directed Study in Conducting, Music and Society topics. His career highlights: he was a musician in residence at the Memorial Church at Harvard University. He did studies at Fontainebleau, Aspen, and Tanglewood. He was a guest conductor with the New York Philharmonic, the Cleveland Orchestra, the Los Angeles Philharmonic, the National Symphony in Washington, D.C., and the Boston Pops, among others, in the U.S., and also with various orchestras worldwide. Berkeley: Isaiah Jackson, first American to hold a major post at London's Royal Opera House, Covent Garden, where he was appointed principal conductor and then music director of the Royal Ballet. Conducted before members of Britain's royal family on several occasions, including the 90th birthday gala for Royal Ballet founder Dame Ninette de Valois. Recordings include gospel at the symphony with the Louisville Orchestra, Coke, music of Nigel Butterly. Let me get his daughter's picture here. Okay, this is his daughter, Melanie Lynn Speer. She is a Shamrock. She was St. Patrick. That's her mother, D. Michelle Birdsong. Okay, so with the Melbourne Symphony, Isaiah did recordings, ABC Classics, music, and William Grant Still with the Berlin Symphony, Coke, My First Concert with the Rochester Philharmonic Orchestra, RPO, and New Year's Eve concert with the Berlin Symphony Sony, among many others. Publications include As We Forgive Those, Boston Athenaeum, Occasional Papers, 2003. Does Cape Town Need a Professional Symphony Orchestra? Keeping Score, 1999. Towards a Vision of Mutual Responsiveness, Remythalizing the Symphony Orchestra with Dr. Marilyn Fisher, Harmony, 1997. Music, Its Place in Human Development, Concanon Oration, 1995. And Augustine, Music and Human Goodness, a commentary, University of Dayton, Review, 1994. We got Mainstream Includes to You, Maestro Isaiah Jackson, Procol Harum, Hollywood Bowl, 21st September 1973. The concert program, Isaiah Jackson, conductor. Okay, this is a concert he did with Procol Harum. And what I did was, for those of you who don't know who Procol Harum is, I made some notes about them. But I'll keep the camera on Isaiah Jackson and his daughter, Melanie Lynn Speer, through Immaculate Conception. Neither knows about the other. She doesn't know he's her father, and he doesn't know she's his daughter.